Wig Splitter here. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and just thought, man, this is just too easy. This game's just too easy. I need something that's going to make me rage. Something that's going to make me really realize that even the best games have design flaws. Which, in my opinion, this mission is a design flaw. And I believe that there are things about it that are cool and things about it that are not cool, which I will go over very briefly once the mission gets started. So I just am thinking about, okay, like I've done this mission before, what do I need to pick? So of course I want the battle dress. I'm always going to pick Snake for this playthrough, and then no vehicles because those are useless, and quiet seems to be the best choice. Still gonna go with the non-lethal weapons, which you will see why in a minute. But anyway, the reason why I don't like this mission, it's very frustrating and I've had to deal with it several times before because there's no cover, right? They put you in a situation where you have to get into an all-out battle with these skulls, and they put you in the middle of an airfield, which is like the one place where, like, even if you tried to, you couldn't realistically put a lot of cover there. So the only way to really survive is to run towards the building that has a hangar, basically, and just climb on top of the roof of the hangar and just chill up there. And there's a chance that you'll just get killed doing that because the skulls just basically constantly flank you, and the only way to really survive is to be on the roof to where you're obscured, they can't hit you.
Like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming!
Right, so first thing you do in this mission, you just immediately start running towards the freaking ladder. And even just getting up this ladder, sometimes you just get killed. And this is the hangar where sometimes they can teleport up here, but generally speaking, they cannot teleport up here. Very often, that is. Oops. And you don't want to fall in between the shutters. That's also rage-inducing that I forgot about this game. Yeah, so I literally had to look up a walkthrough on how to beat this because I spent 20 minutes doing this mission only to get hit twice and to have to restart the entire thing over again, which is why it sucks. It's terrible. And it's like they designed this map with the intention of you having to use this hangar building, because if you don't use it, you basically die instantly. And even stuff like that right there, it's really frustrating because you have to get away from that thing before it blows up or it will instantly kill you. But anyway, the best way to do this, you just do the sleeping gas, right? So you mark... Hold on. You mark the puppets, right? Mark them real good, because you're going to need to mark them. And then fire support, sleeping gas. Now this is extremely expensive, but it's the fastest and most painless way to take care of the skulls, especially considering that they have armor. So unless you use some sort of rocket launcher, you're not really going to be able to penetrate that armor. But if you use the sleeping gas... Quiet, don't die please. If you use the sleeping gas and you're able to keep them there while it's happening, then generally speaking, you can deal massive amounts of damage. You only have to do that a couple times and then they're done. Looks like it didn't work this time. And also be very careful not to fall into the building. You do kind of have to like come over here to draw them out a little bit. Like look, that doesn't do anything. But I know something that will do something to them.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
You just gotta keep them there. Like, don't try to move around a whole lot, because these guys move around and will get hit by it. They're very expensive strikes. I would even recommend you just sell all of your purchase materials before you start this mission, so you have a little bit of extra. I believe if you have a rocket launcher, you can shoot that crystal to blow it up before they throw it. Oh, that actually caused me to fall asleep. That backfired. Okay. I was only still locked for a few seconds.
Please select a
Yeah,
strike
that's another
requested.
thing. Don't actually call it on yourself. Don't stand too close to it when you call it, otherwise you will get knocked out. I almost want to get these guys to come over here, and then when you hear the words commencing strike, you kind of move around a little bit so you don't get knocked out by it. Such a shame, really, because it seems like they're almost there, you know? Not quite getting it. Or maybe free, actually. Maybe you don't have to pay for the sleeping gas on this mission. It would make sense, right? Because I didn't see any GMP getting lowered. Hello? I think it's one of the mission objectives, too, to take them all out with non-lethal methods, which is pretty much only possible with this kind of crazy method. I'm just going to break their armor with a rocket launcher first. Oh, I got lucky. I got so lucky.
Strike will commence shortly.
Okay. Come on. Come on. One of you has got to get hit by that. Like, come on. I think you have to call it directly on their body. It's kind of the problem, right? Otherwise it doesn't affect them or something like that. Oh, maybe instead of the sleeping gas you have to use the... yeah, it wasn't the sleeping gas, it was the bombardment.
Please select a strike.
I don't know if these guys count as kills, but I'm not really going to consider them kills. Because, I mean, how else are you going to do this mission? It's not really possible non-lethally because of the armor that they have. Yeah, so there you go right there. And it also kills you, apparently. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Please select a strike point.
I don't want to call it right there because, yeah, Then they like to get their armor back, which is fun times. But if you break the armor, you can start to deal actual damage to them again.
Please select strike requested.
Which is sort of the point.
Detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
It's almost better to just kind of hang out back here so you don't get slammed by it. Yeah, they don't.
Wrong with you?
I killed Code Talker. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, yeah, you don't want to call it too close to Code Talker, but yeah, I pretty much
Code Talker is dead.
found
Now
out
there's no
that
hope of
hitting them with the
saving
bombardment doesn't actually kill them, so.
Skulls. So that mist is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Just gotta gun it up that rooftop. Make sure you take these guys out too, because they eventually will hit Code Talker. And if they do,
Enemy presence detected.
they're non-stop, by the way. The zombies are non-stop. They'll keep coming at Code Talker forever. But if you don't stop them, they will take out Code Talker. I know Quiet does take care of them a little bit. As soon as you see that, you just want to run and dive because the ranks kill you. But for example, right, like I want to go back here. This guy seems like a good target right here for the bombardment. You don't want him to be too close to Mr. Code Talker there. So watch out for the flying crystals. I think it would be better to take the RPG for this one, just because you can blow up the crystal with it.
Strike will commence shortly.
Hopefully that doesn't have Code Talker. Okay, so it hits the spot where they were at. It doesn't like move with them.
Please select strike requested.
Did Quiet get hit by that? No, she's okay. I just want to bring them over here so they get hit by it. Fell. Go, Snake, go! Okay. Yeah, so as soon as they like jump over to the left here, this is the perfect time to get them. It does like an incredibly small amount of damage. This is perfect. This is the cycle I wanted because now they're going to take forever to lift those crystals up, and then boom, watch, they're about to get hit. And that's both of them neutralized right there. Is that all of them? No, there's a few more. I think there's usually one that just kind of like frustratingly just sits there. It's like the most annoying, stupid thing ever. It'll come up here and try to stab you. There's two left. Seems like they take a more aggressive approach. Oh my gosh, I really wish I didn't do that. Yeah, these seem to be like the melee only guys. They don't have any ability to fire. Oh my god. No! Watch this though, you ready? Oh my gosh. No, why you do the dumb attack pattern? Okay, now they have guns. They're very selective at when they want to attack. Okay. See, like, even those little pepper bullets will take you out. I think it's time for me to take this guy down.
Please select a strike requested.
Should be a good spot right there. As long as he doesn't move. Oh, okay. Yep, that's a good to me.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been strike will commence shortly.
Alright, I don't want to get blasted by this, so I'm just gonna chill back here. Hopefully he doesn't move too much. Looks like he's going inside the building, frustrating, but I got him. Gotta take him down. Yeah! The other one got hit by it too. Yeah, he put his armor back, not surprising. This is the last guy, so hopefully he doesn't change his AI to just like do that stupid thing where they just kind of sit there and jump on the roof, or they sit underneath the building. Yeah, once I figured out the bombardment trick, this mission became way easier.
Great work, boss. I'm coming in on another chopper.
Helicopter
Get code talker to
requested.
the LZ and wait there.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been mission info.
You have to pay for the scripted helicopter, which is kind of amazing. Not amazing, but dumb. I see they're not dead. They just, they escaped.
Analysis complete.
Poor guys.
Enemy analysis complete.
Let's grab
The
Code
map has
Talker.
been updated.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
So yeah, I don't know. I think the reason why this mission made me so mad is because I didn't know about the bombardment trick, and then once I learned that, it became trivial. But it's also just like I don't like the design of it, right? Because it feels like a gimmick that you just have to do it that way, or you're just gonna have to be struggling. And if you don't know about the roof trick as well, then this mission becomes extremely difficult. You're gonna spend like 10 to 20 minutes doing the mission, and then all of a sudden you get flanked, and then you get killed randomly, and then you have to do it again. That's terrible, you know. It doesn't really give you a clue or a hint of how the game is, how the mission is designed, which it's so obviously designed around that roof because it's the only place you can really go where they can't hit you. You know, the skulls can teleport anywhere around you, so no piece of cover is truly safe besides that elevation level where they can't really get you. And they can teleport up there too, but for some reason their AI is just not inclined to do that, and they only do that rarely when they go for melee attacks. Overall, I think like it's not terrible, but like if they designed it in a way where you're just on the roof, or it's more suggestive that you should get on the roof, then it might be a little bit better. Or like instead of the bombardment, like make the actual armor work differently, you know? It certainly wasn't as fun as the sniper battle with the Paris or with the skulls.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm getting an S rank because you get rank restricted for using the fire support. But it's worth it because I don't want to have to deal with the pain and suffering. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.